Well, guys, welcome back to Yospelt. So while we're waiting on a few more parts to show up for the EG build, I was asked in the comments to do a update on the H22 EK. Basically, I've already put 1,000+ miles on it. Um, so I was basically asked to cover the parts that I used, how I feel about them now after 1,000 miles, and stuff I would have did differently. So let's get right into it, and I hope you guys enjoy the video. So guys, if this is your first time watching Yoast Built, this is our H22 EJ8. Some people refer to it as an EK. And I've had the build together for about 1,400 miles now. And like I said, I was asked in the comments to do a review on parts that I ordered, things I would do differently, and how I feel about the build. So let's get right into it. The first thing, wheels and tires. So these are the Circuit Motorsports, basically Rota, Spoon, Replica, whatever you want to call them. The wheels, flawless. Haven't had one issue with them. They don't leak any air. I literally haven't got any scratches or dents on them at all. I actually just got done cleaning the car because, as you see, we got snow. It snowed the other night. And another thing, Goodyear Ultra Grip snow tires. So these are 195 60 15. They are some thick tires. It helps a lot with the H22a transmission because the gearing is pretty short. But best bang for the buck thing I could do, Circuit Motorsport wheels with some, I think I only paid $220 for all four tires, brand new. They're snow winter tires. Drove on the ice not too long ago, no issues at all. Driving through the snow, no issues at all. Front lip, already cracked it. I'll show you right there. I'm not gonna hide nothing in this video. Driving in the snow the other night, I hit a large chunk of snow off of a truck, cracked the lip, had to bolt it back on. It broke right here on the inside lip. It snapped it off. So had to put that back on. Does have a crack in the front of it. eBay lip, doesn't matter. They're like $60. I'll replace it. Black housing headlights. So I don't know how good the vision with the standard headlights are, because this car had somebody had painted the headlights black, so you couldn't see anything out of them, and I never drove it. But these headlights are horrible to aim. You can't really see anything when the low beam is on. Once you turn the high beam on, it's actually not too bad. But driving around with the low beams on, you can literally see to about right here in front of the car. So maybe a car length. You can't really see much. Let's see what else. The vibrant exhaust. So this is a true Benz full 3-inch mandrel bin exhaust with a vibrant muffler welded on the back. It does have a catalytic converter from vibrant as well. As you guys know, part of it flew out. The rest of it has exited now, so the car's a little bit louder than was before. But love it. It has a very good deep tone. It's not raspy at all. And yeah, the taillights came with the car, but they are eBay 99 2000 replicas. No issues with them. Turn signal works great. Everything works great. The eBay headlights didn't come with bulbs, so I bought a good set of halogens. They were like $60. No issues with the headlights either. If you guys are wondering, you see the Nitrous Kit on the roof. My gift to the EK for being a great winter car is going to be a Nitrous Kit. So this Nitrous Kit right here is from Nitrous Express when they had their Black Friday sale. This is a single fogger Nitrous Kit. It's basically the basic setup. Comes with the relay, comes with the switch, comes with the micro switch, bottle brackets, nitrous bottle, feed line, all your jets, fuel line from fuel rail to the nozzle, to the solenoid, and then your two nitrous lines to the actual jets. It gives you all these adapter fittings and gives you everything you need to put a nitrous kit on the car. But yeah, we're going to be putting 50 or 75 shot just in case, if somebody pulls up on you and they try to run you. H22 is 190-ish horsepower. Feels pretty good, but, you know, new cars are a lot faster. So let me get to the interior, and then we'll get to under the hood. We'll start it and give you guys a couple revs so you can hear it after 1,400 miles. Alright guys, so I don't know if I really showed much of the interior before. It is a basic stock style EJ8, where, hop in here, I just finished changing out the center console. Cluster all works. The STS light is on. I'm guessing some airbag sensor somewhere is unplugged. Most EKs have destroyed door panels. This car actually has really good shaped door panels. I did end up fixing this window. I don't know if I mentioned that in any of the videos, but it popped out of track a couple of times. This window works perfectly fine. The sunroof works perfectly fine. I was actually cruising with it open earlier because the heat in this car is phenomenal. Bluetooth dual radio works great. The only thing that I've found so far that doesn't work are these aftermarket added fog lights, which I'm okay with. Not really a fan of the fog lights anyways, but I'm going to use this switch because it actually powers on and gives you a light for the Nitrous Kit. I'll do that in another video and install the Nitrous Kit for you guys. So I'm either going to use this switch or the cruise control button to power up the nitrous so that it's all easily right here, and then we're going to use a wide open throttle switch. What I just did today was, this is a shift knob out of a 96 Accord. This is the shift boot out of a 96 Accord. This is the center console out of another EK because I had the billet shifter in here. And if you guys had noticed in the video, I had to cut all this to make the billet shifter fit. As you can tell, we no longer have a billet shifter. We have a stock shifter, and I just trimmed all of this right here. I don't know how you're going to see that in the video. So this comes up a little bit. So I actually have my cup holders and everything. But the rest of the interior, bone stock. The headliner is a moose deer headliner. The only thing I need to wrap is the sunroof cover and the visors. They're coming apart now, but they were like that when we got the car. So now let's start her up and open the hood and show you guys how easy she starts. Literally half a turn. Let me turn the heat off. See? So now let's get under the engine bay and talk about that. So hood popped. See a little dirt on the hood. It's actually from this header right here. So this is our low budget H22a swap. It has a 5th gen Prelude M2Y4. We got a set of Hassport mounts. I did have to modify the rear T-bracket that came with the Hassport mounts. It did not bolt straight up. I actually had another person inbox me asking about that because they have an F20B in their EK, and they said that the mounts did not fit. That is 100% true. So if you guys order the Hassport H22 EK mounts, you will have to modify the rear T-bracket to make it fit properly. I don't know why. Like I said, I thought it was just this kit, but from somebody else inboxing me telling me the same issue they were having, I told them how I resolved mine, and they said, okay, well, I guess it's not just me. And I was like, yep, I agree. As you guys remember, I was having distributor problems. Actually, I have an extra one inside the car, and I have an extra one in the house. I ordered 2 more, just in case. But since I've replaced that CYP wheel that was oversized in the eBay distributor, I have not had one check engine light, one issue at all, and no problems other than that. The car still, for some reason, has a little baby oil leak. I pulled all the sensors, Teflon taped everything, put it all back together, and for some reason, we still have a little baby oil leak. I can't figure it out. I'll probably have to do it if I later mod the motor or something like that, pull the head, and figure out, see if it's leaking from the head gasket or somewhere that we have a baby oil leak. It doesn't really waste any oil. It just, I can tell because I see the oil on the axle shaft. Another thing, this car has Yanaka stage, I think 1 axles. They're rated for like, I think 350 horsepower, something like that. K&N filter, ported intake manifold, eBay tri-Y header. Don't recommend this header. So I've always used these headers, but before I never bought one brand new from eBay. I always had got it used or, off the Facebook Marketplace. So I never had one that wasn't welded together. This is the slip together one. I don't know if I ever showed that in the video, but it leaks. When you start this car up, if you're inside the car and you're hitting the gas or whatever, you can hear header leaks. So it actually kind of concerns me with the tuning of the car, because I know the air fuels are somewhere in the right range, but I don't know if it's making them too lean, too rich, anything like that. But the car feels good doing drive, pulls, no issues like that. The Hassport mounts, I would definitely recommend going with the softer material. These are the stiffer polyurethane, and it vibrates like crazy. I've actually took a couple friends for rides in it, which I need to make a video of. Once I put the Nitrous Kit on, I'm going to take people for rides just so I can get their expression of nitrous. Most people don't get to experience nitrous, let alone a H22 VTEC nitrous car. So I'll have to do a video on that once I have the Nitrous Kit installed. But other than that, that covers pretty much everything in the engine bay. The only other thing that I would probably talk about or give a good review on are these coilovers. So these are the Rev 9 EK/Civic coilovers with the adjustable dampening. For daily driving use, they are superb. I haven't had any issues with them. They ride soft, the not so harsh compared to like my BCs or stuff, even though my BCs are custom rated and everything, so of course they're a little bit rougher. But I haven't had zero issues with the coilovers. They're not clanky. The preload seems pretty good. Like I said, it rides very smooth with the big tires and the stock interior. It rides like a stock Civic, even though it's much lower. As you see, there is no power steering on the car. I did not cut the hose. I actually do plan on putting power steering back on this thing. The AC compressor is still down there. I don't know if I'm going to put AC, because up here in Pennsylvania, we really don't need it. It's pretty chilly all the time. But I got a fuse box cover. The battery's all actually where it belongs. I have a coolant overflow, which is my infamous water bottle. I always use water bottles. I don't know why. I've always done that. I did it to Dale's H22 when I went and hung out with him, because he didn't have a coolant overflow. And he was just like, oh, okay. And I made, I think, a Fuji water for him. But yeah, like I was saying, the header does leak. When you do pulls, you can smell the gas in the car. Like I said, if I was going to change anything, softer Hassport mounts, header that's already welded, I would go with the OEM shifter from the start. I wouldn't try to use the eBay billet one, like I said, because the shift cable actually snapped in half. I would assume or try to go with a different style headlight. I don't know if it's just this style headlight that doesn't give you good vision at low beam. I did adjust them. I adjust them all the way up as high as I can get them, and like I said, it still only gives you a couple feet out in front of the car. eBay lip, like I said, that's going to get damaged. The exhaust is good. We really have no other issues with this car. So I hope you enjoyed the video of my basic overview after about 1,500 miles of driving my budget H22 EK, even though it's not really a budget car. As you know, I made the video. It costs around $4,000, and that does not include the Honda S300. So if you throw the S300 price in there, you're talking about $4,500 to have a decently clean H22 with buying everything kind of on a budget. Like I said, I could have did it a lot cheaper, but I wanted to get good parts. I'm saying that in quotations because some of the parts broke, mainly the shifter. But hope you guys enjoyed the video. I know it's going to be all talking, and I hope you guys are really ready for the Nitrous Kit. If you guys don't know, I love spraying cars. Like, I have nitrous on everything. That's not turbocharged. The EG's in the shop. We're waiting on injectors, fuel pump, a couple things, fuel rail, like running lines and everything to come in. And as soon as that comes in, I will get to working on it. I actually took a couple of days off and was cleaning up the shop and cleaned the engine bay a couple of times, but I'm going to go way more in depth. I'm actually going to pull all the suspension off the car, sand everything down, paint it, put new bushings in the rear trailing arms. I want to go way more in depth on that build. I want to make it as nice as I possibly can, but still not, not a full show car. Just clean, simple turbo GSR, EG, and hopefully if I can tune it hopefully I can tune it myself, make around 400 wheel horsepower, put it into the 10s. That's all I really need for a fun summer car up here. A 10-second EG isn't hard to build, but I want to bring you guys along for the process, and then hopefully once it's summer again and the H22 over here has this nitrous kit and the tune and everything is good for it, we can take it to the track, and then we can race it against the nitrous neon, we can race it against the EG, we can race it against the Juke, we can race it against all the other cars. So we have a lot of cars to get done. Hope you guys, like I said, enjoyed the video of just a review of the EK with the H22. And as always, you guys are the greatest. Until the next video, and hope you guys are having a good new year.